The Olympics may be wrapping up today in East Asia, but YTD is going to keep the party going by trying out 3 East Asian snacks to see who will take home the gold. It's all happening right now on You Tried Dat! You Tried Dat! I'm Nick Novak with my pals Chad Hancock.
Howdy.
Nick Geiger.
Hello.
Guys, I don't know if you're aware, but...
I'm not.
You're not aware.
I was just about to say.
Right.
Of anything.
Yeah.
There has been some more recent Bigfoot sightings.
Whoa.
I'm not sure if you'd seen that. And,
Ooh.
okay.
That's right. And just this is just from an article recently on June 20th. This is what a guy saw. I'm going to read to you his testimony of what he saw. This is in New York.
Wow, just getting right into it this week.
St.
with
Lawrence
the
County.
hot news.
I can't wait. Okay, this news has been hot at my fingertips for waiting for this podcast to start. He says something bipedal ran across the road within 50 feet of my car. This thing was extremely fast. He was going 60 and it crossed the road from right to left in less than a second. It wasn't a deer. I've seen plenty of deer. The thing was brown or gray and shaggy and had arms and legs that moved in a circular motion. So this Bigfoot is windmilling.
Wait a minute, is it Shaq? Throwing down a windmill dunk across the street?
Glad he specified it wasn't a deer, because deer's famously not bipedal. So
I was going to say, yeah. They have,
That was
last I checked,
really
they're
cleared my
four
mind
legs.
up.
Right. And he's going 60 and the thing still crossed in front of him. So fast as hell.
Fast as fuck. Yeah. So a deer-like speed, shaggy and windmilling
Right.
arms. So
That's
like
just
a
a start.
bear, maybe?
That's just the start. So it says, the woods at the back of my house went on for miles and miles. He started walking his dog outside. I was out there a couple of nights and I kept hearing a loud screaming noise. It sounded like nothing I've heard before. It sounds like a mix between an elephant and a bear, and it goes right through you. So Bigfoot is also screaming at the top of his lungs.
Fuck! I stubbed my toe!
A creature that has gone undetected for centuries has done so by screaming at the top of its lungs.
I threw my shoulder out with all the windmilling. God damn it!
Oh, my rotator cuff.
Oh, shit! That stings!
Next, he says, the summer was when it started getting really bad. Every night I would have company over, and every time we were outside, we'd hear this thing screaming.
Hey, you want to come on out the back patio and make some burgers? That's the Yeti out there. Don't worry about it. There's a windmill and son of a gun back there. Son of a bitch! Yeah. Curses a lot. Sorry.
This one day when I came home from work at 8 a.m. and my neighbors were all outside. While I was at work, one of them ran through my yard and destroyed my birdhouse.
One of the neighbors?
What are the neighbors?
One of the neighbors or the Bigfoot?
There was big footprints in the whole yard and hair stuck in my fence. So this thing screams, just windmilling through the yard at 60 miles per hour right into your birdhouse.
Is this the Tasmanian devil instead, maybe?
Birdhouse! Oh! Smashes it over. Wow.
Yeah, he goes on to say, not many people believe him.
No shit.
That's a shame. Yeah.
One last thing, he says, the people came out to check it out, like the animal control. They were doing tree knocks, and the thing was doing tree knocks back.
What is a tree knock?
I guess it's just like I don't know, like make a noise in a tree. You go, do, 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 shaving a haircut.
Knock back 2 bits.
Wait, and the tree knocks back? What?
The tree.
And the thing was doing tree knocks back.
This tree just windmilled across my lawn.
And then one of them threw a huge rock into the brush, and a minute later, something threw the rock back at them and let out a huge roar.
Oh, man.
Motherfucker! Quit throwing rocks at me!
You woke me up with a rock. I really hope it's his neighbor just fucking with him. That sounds
Don't make me throw
fantastic.
rocks back. I already got a sore rotator cuff from windmilling, you asshole.
So, I mean, it's important information. There's
Yeah.
every bit of information's a piece when you're piecing together the story of Bigfoot.
Uh-huh.
Nature's greatest puzzle.
The Sudoku of God. If you thought that there was a big, angry, potentially like Bigfoot creature in the woods, would your scientific method just be hurl rocks at it? Do you think that'd be a good idea? Let's say it's a bear. Chuck a rock at it?
No, but I would try to communicate with it via shave and a haircut tree knock. If that didn't work, maybe some smoke signals. I don't know.
I heard this yelling from the back. Fuck, knock it off, Carl, with the rocks. Just screaming.
Don't make me destroy your next birdhouse. So he didn't take any pictures of the footprints or anything like that.
There is a picture of him holding what appears to be a big rectangular piece of mud. And it says,
What?
It says, Gleason displays a plaster cast of a footprint he believes belongs to Bigfoot.
Oh, man. Whose foot did he use?
It's
for
got
this
the
fucking
Nike
thing?
swoosh on it and stuff.
And I won't describe him totally, but as you can guess,
Yeah,
he looks really intelligent.
Lives out in the boondocks of New York. How yokel looking on a scale of 1 to 10 yokels?
He's wearing a suit. He's got a monocle and a pipe. And he's just,
I say good chap. There's a Bigfoot out there.
He's got a T and a tattoo. So
Is he or is he not using the back of his pickup truck as a makeshift swimming pool?
Does his T-shirt say "These colors don't run"?
it's some kind of. But these colors don't run nearly as fast as Bigfoot. This is Bigfoot. Look, Bigfoot. He's probably scared of society because they might do to him.
Right after he met this guy.
Yeah, but he could set all kind of Olympic records if he's running at 60 miles an hour.
Do you think they'd allow Bigfoot to compete in the Olympics? Is he a human? I mean, not really, right? I mean, they don't let jaguars compete in the Olympics.
I mean, he's already got that Nike sponsorship lined up, so
That's right.
He's halfway there.
You just put a birdhouse like right at the finish line. You
They're just like panning across the starting lines, like Usain Bolt and all these like these sprinters all lined up, and then this giant Sasquatch just standing there, arms at his sides, just staring straight forward. And at the sound of the gun, he just takes off, flailing his arms and punching the two runners next to him. Oh fuck! That's illegal. Hey man.
He's just running down the track, screaming "2 bits" as he crosses the finish line.
He also competes in rhythmic gymnastics for some reason, just running around the rhythm of the ball.
Have you guys ever used tree knocks for communication?
I had never heard of that before you read this story. Tree knock.
Nope. I mean, I've knocked 3 times, like tree knocks, but
Nice.
yeah, no, not really. But I have.
I just got that.
Jesus Christ. But no, I have not used tree.
Mm-hmm.
Have you ever done like some sort of not like special knock on even like your kid's door, like at home? You goof around with that.
Like like you have a secret club when you're a
secret
kid. There's like a
password knock.
secret knock.
Yeah.
No, isn't that just? It seems like it might be a fun thing to do. So we should come up with one.
You tried that tree knocks signal,
Mm-hmm.
right?
And it's tree knocks, just to go with Geiger's joke. Just 3 knocks in a row.
It's tree
To
knock.
knock against our microphone.
I don't know anything about tree knocks, but I do know Fort knocks because I'm rolling in that cash. Am I right? All right, we'll cut that out.
My turn to be disappointed now. Yeah, you can cut out the last 20 minutes of this. How long are we in? Cut back into the past.
Hey, everybody, it's You Tried Dat, the cake episode.
Well, one thing we know is that Bigfoot is exclusive to the United States. He does not go across borders. Maybe Canada.
We don't know a lot about him.
Well, I'm saying, like, I don't think they talk a lot about Bigfoot in other countries.
What are you talking about? We just established that he's going to be in Japan in a few weeks for the Tokyo Summer Olympics.
Yeah.
Whatever, if they don't get canceled.
As long as he doesn't get busted for pot, we're good.
Right.
And then Loch Ness Monster will be competing against Michael Phelps.
Godzilla has a hell of a javelin, I'll tell you that. He's really good at it.
What I was getting into is that the food we're eating is from different countries where Bigfoot doesn't go.
From Japan, where Mothra is going to dominate in pole vault. Yes, we know.
All right, let's eat some snacks. We rate them on a 5-point scale. I love dat, like dat, indifferent to dat, dislike dat, and hate dat. Let's start with the Lot or Lottie one. This one is, I have to go off what you put on Planning Doc, Chad. The Lotte Dream Cake or Lotte Dream Cake, Lotte.
That is the blue one, just to be sure we're being clear here, right?
No,
that's incorrect.
It's the silver one.
It's the silver one that says Lot on the front of it.
Yours says Lot? Oh, I didn't see that part.
So on first glance, you take it out, it is a chocolate-coated, multi-layer snack cake of some kind.
It looks like it could be a Little Debbie snack.
It's where it's just going with that. It looks like a Little Debbie or a Hostess or something like that. But I'm a little more optimistic about these because they're not Little Debbie or Hostess.
Mine is destroyed. Mine just came in pieces.
It crumbles easy.
Yeah.
It is very moon pie-ish.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
There's that chocolate layer surrounding it, but inside there's like a soft, spongy, cookie-ish layer and some kind of cream. I don't know if it's marshmallow or what it is, but in the middle. It's much less chewy than a moon pie.
Yeah.
It's pretty soft. Yeah, you just like slice right through it with your teeth or whatever.
Did you just explain how to bite something?
Then afterwards, you mash it around with your back teeth.
You just go right in with your teeth and slice through it. That makes sense.
In a few days, out the old poop tube.
Man's not lying.
All right. So, Geiger, what do you think of the Dream Cake?
I think it's better in a moon pie. I think I ate it in 3 segments because, like I said, mine fell apart. So I kind of had the 2 chocolate walls as individual bites and then the cake with the cream in the middle. The cream is better than the moon pie cream. It tastes like a lot smoother to me and like creamier. I thought this was decent. It is a little dry. Like the cake is a little dry and the chocolate's not great. I'm torn between a low level like that and an indifferent. You know what? I'll say low level like that. I thought it was decent.
Okay. All right. Like that to start. Chad, you agree?
Yeah, I think I do. This, you know what this is? This is like if Little Debbie or Hostess or whoever had like competent bakers and recipes and stuff.
Oh,
you know what I mean? Like
fired.
this feels to me like outside of, some of those things like the Nutty Buddy or whatever that we love. But when you talk about these kind of like these processed sort of, not Twinkie style, but these kinds of, processed snack cakes, this kind of feels like the ceiling to me. Like I don't think a packaged processed snack cake that's mass produced like this could get much better than this. It is a little dry. Like Geiger said, the chocolate is not like the most amazing chocolate. I would like something a little bit better there, but I think the flavor is pretty good and I like the consistency. So I'm also going to go with a low level like that. I think it's fine.
This sort of tastes like if you got like a moon pie fresh off the line. Like if you visited a moon pie factory.
The lunar place where they make them.
If you went to the lunar surface.
The lunar station. You got a moon pie right from the source.
All right. And you took it off the belt and it tasted fresh instead of a moon pie taste of having sat there for 2 years.
Right.
So it's not like the flavors are amazing or anything, but it tastes like a fresh version of it, which is a good thing. So I'm going to give it a third like that, a welcome visitor for the Dream Cake. So a good start. So it might be tough to beat here. Let's go to White Pie. This is the Samjin White Pie Mochi.
So mochi usually is like a rice. The cake is made out of like rice flour or whatever, or something like that. Or it's a rice cake or something, and then there's some kind of goo inside usually.
Is this like that red bean inside?
I think this one's got red bean on the inside.
It is very. It's just a white circle, like probably Oreo cookie sized, with sort of a coating, a white coat. It looks like, I don't know, maybe white chocolate or something. But the inside looks very gooey, and you can press down on it. It almost feels like putty.
It does look like a if there was a white chocolate fudge covered Oreo or whatever.
Right.
But it's not white chocolate. It's
Yeah.
rice goo.
It is pretty dense.
It is dense.
You could really harm Bigfoot if you threw this in the woods at him.
Yeah. Whew.
Unexpectedly chewy.
In like in a very gummy-ish,
Yeah.
gelatinous type of way.
Yeah.
Whew.
Yep. Sure is.
Mm.
Ooh, white pie.
Ooh, whitey pie. White pie.
White Pie, the nickname of that Bigfoot guy. Yeah, it's all Bigfoot. My buddies call me White Pie.
Chad, what do you think of white pie?
Ooh, boy. Well, okay, so it's not good.
Nope.
Unanimous.
The consistency is a problem here, and I generally like mochi, but this doesn't taste the same. Like it's way too chewy and kind of rubbery in a weird way compared to like other mochi I've had in the past. And I do generally like red bean stuff, but I don't think I like this particular red bean thing. But it wasn't like spit out disgusting. I probably could eat the rest of this if I had to. I'm going to give it a pretty strong dislike, Dad, but I can't go hate for it.
Oh, boy. Yeah, you said what needed to be said.
I did.
Yeah.
Red beans and rice did not miss Bigfoot, but red beans did miss the mark.
Tell him, white pie.
I like Bigfoot, and I cannot
lie.
When he runs across your face at 60 mph.
Your birdhouse gets smashed.
I don't know. I can't even really say much to the red bean taste because it's very slight in the middle, and the gooiness of it is very off-putting, and so I don't even want to bite more to try to see if the red bean taste is okay. It's nearly a hate. Yeah, you know what? Like the thought of biting this again is really, really upsetting me. I'm gonna go with. I was going to do dislike, but I'm gonna go hate that for this.
Nice.
The consistency is real bad.
Right.
Geiger.
Thanks, white pie. This is no good.
I'm white pie now.
You're white pie.
Look, let's be honest. We're all white pies.
Yeah, we're 3 white pies.
3 white pies. That's the new name of this podcast. 3 white pies. Yeah, no, this is bad. I don't like the consistency. It's like chewing on a piece of like dried hot glue. Like it's just like a weird rubbery. I haven't done that. I'm just guessing, but it's like a really weird consistency. And I don't like red bean stuff. I've had red bean stuff a couple times in like Japanese desserts, and I just must not be for me. It's also not what I don't know if I've had mochi, but Chad, you said this is not really with the consistency of what mochi is, right? They're usually softer or no?
Yeah, usually more like a thicker filling. You'd get more filling to like with a thinner coating. You know what I mean?
I feel like they have like that in ice cream mochi a lot now. I see.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I've seen that, and even at like Jewel and stuff. So I'm gonna make it 3 dislike dats. We've got an unwelcome visitor.
No, we don't, because I hated it.
Oh, never mind.
We do have a really shitty score still. Though, so.
Yeah.
All right, time for the segment.
Okay, so today we're doing cakes, pies. Well, I guess it's a white pie, so it's a pie.
Mm-hmm.
we're doing all kinds of desserts. So we're going to do a dessert Mount Snackmore. No, I'm just kidding. We did that like 2 months ago. We are going to do a dessert quiz today. So this is sort of in line with some quizzes we've done in the past. If you'll remember, we did a cup quiz and a rice quiz, which were pop culture based with names of like movies and stuff with the words in the title.
Yeah, you're shaking his head.
Nope. Are they all Harry and the Hendersons?
So here, and I promise you, just to get it out there, none of these are 2 girls, 1 cup. There is no 2 girls, 1 cake. There is no 2 girls, 1 pie. It's not here. Okay.
2 girls, 1 cupcake. Did I call it already?
I can't believe I didn't think of that. That's so good. Okay. So here's what it's going to be. So there's 3 levels for each one. Each one is a movie title with some kind of dessert / sweet in the title. And just as we get further along, I want to remind you that fruit can be dessert as well. So just, keep that in mind as we move on.
For someone who's super lame, but yeah.
So I'll start by giving you the year the movie was released, the genre, and the subject of the movie. And then if you can get it there, you get 3 points. If not, then I'll give you the star, like the main star of the movie.
Right.
You can get 2 points. And if not, I'll give you the summary from IMDb. You get 1 point if you get it then. Buzz in by saying the word cake.
Oh, we're going head to head.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Ooh,
Okay.
Yes.
can't wait to get destroyed.
First one here, we're going to start easy. So this movie was released in 2004. The genre is action / drama. And the subject is crime.
Oh, cake? Layer cake?
That's right.
Wow.
Wow. 3 points for Geiger right off the bat.
That's a great movie.
It is. It is good.
I like that movie a lot.
I would never have even thought of that. I remember it now that you say it.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have said it when I told you the star was Daniel Craig. You wouldn't have thought of it?
Then, because I knew it was like a heavy British movie, I might have thought of it then, but
Yeah.
maybe not.
Okay. Number 2 here. There's 9. Number 2. This movie was released in 1999. Genre is comedy. The subject, senior year.
Oh,
Senior year.
cake. Can it be this obvious? American Pie?
That's right.
Oh, wow.
Coming in hot here, Geiger.
That's the first one I thought of when you said you were going to do this thing. I'm like, oh, American Pie is probably
You're on
something.
tonight, Geiger.
I guess.
Yeah.
I'm smart at something finally.
Yeah. Look at you shaking your head at the beginning.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting to get made look like an asshole.
We'll get there. All right. Number 3. Think you guys will get this one. Released in 1971. Genre, family / musical. Subject, food production.
Cake.
Yes.
Oh, food production. I might have to uncake my cake.
Oh. Are you formally uncaking?
Yeah.
Cake. Wait, did you uncake? Okay, cake. Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? Or Willy Wonka? I don't know, what's the fucking name?
Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory. Yeah.
Close enough, yeah.
Yeah. Okay, Novak, you got to get on the board here.
I know. I didn't think he was going to. He usually does not kick my ass in these, so I wasn't expecting him to just come out firing like this.
All right, here we go. Number 4. You still got time. Gonna get a little harder now. This was released in 2000. The genre is drama, and the subject is romance.
Cake. Chocolate.
Wow!
Nice.
Yeah.
Jesus, I never would have got that in a million years.
That's the first one I was waiting for. I thought of when he said it.
White
Okay.
pie.
Okay.
Was it white pie?
Was it white pie?
All right, here we go. Number 5. This was released in 1971.
Oh, I
The
got
genre is drama, and the subject is experimentation.
Experimentation.
Probably when they're going to start getting.
Yeah, is this
Here we go.
Is flubber technically dessert?
white pie?
White pie?
All right. I'll give you the star. You might get it from this. The star, Malcolm McDowell.
Oh,
Cake.
yeah. You got it.
Clockwork Orange?
That's right.
Oh, because fruit.
Right.
And I was like, how does that fit? I was thinking, look at the title.
Classic dessert orange.
Okay. Moving right along here.
Little streak.
Number 6. Yeah, your
It's 9 to 5.
Score is 9 to 5.
Is that the next movie too?
Number 6. Released in 1993. The genre is drama. The subject, family. This one's a little harder.
That really doesn't give us much to go on.
Also because I've never seen the movie, so I don't know for sure if that's the subject.
Thanks.
This might be a family movie.
It could be a documentary. I don't know.
Eyes Wide Shut? Is that for families? Or?
All right. The star, Johnny Depp.
Oh, cake.
Mm,
What's Eating Gilbert Grape?
that's right.
Oh, nice.
Sure. All right.
It's a pretty good movie.
I've never seen it.
Is it about family?
Yeah, close enough.
He's a space monkey and he fights pirates.
All right, 3 left. Novak, you're 6 behind, but you can still catch up.
Sure.
So, gonna get it even harder here. Remember, dessert or similar. So this is...
This one's way off.
Right. Armageddon. You got it.
Released in 1989, the genre is comedy, and the subject, science.
1989.
Oh, hold on.
1989.
No, that's too old.
Give us an actor.
The main star, Rick Moranis.
Cake.
Ooh,
you can
I
have it. You can
don't
have
know
it.
who came in. Yeah, we'll give it to Novak. What do you say?
Is it Honey, I Shrunk the Kids?
It is.
Yeah.
It's because I'm honey.
Honey. I
Famous
Shrunk the Kids.
dessert.
I was thinking Nutty Professor. I'm like,
Oh, were you going to say, what were you going to say?
I was
the
going to
same
say
thing?
Honey Shrunk the Kids when I said Rick
okay.
Moranis. I knew he wasn't in Nutty Professor.
When you edit
Right,
it,
right.
put my voice ahead of his.
I'm going to put yours after, so it just
Way
seems like
after.
I'm cheating for you.
So
5 minutes later.
I just now say cake.
Hey, it's me. It's me.
I'm going to put your cake at the very end of the episode after the outro music.
After the stinger. Yep, see ya. Yep.
All right. Here we go. Number 8.
Yep.
Fairly recent one here. Released in 2017. The genre, animation/adventure. Subject, music.
Cake.
Oh, fuck you guys.
Coco.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coco.
I love that
Everyone
movie.
loves cocoa for dessert.
Put
That's why
some
All right.
honey in my cocoa.
It's hey, that sounds good. It's actually it doesn't. It's 11 to 10
Oof.
here, Geiger,
Oof.
with 1 to go.
All right.
So
All right.
whoever gets this one wins, or Novak if you get it on the summary.
Is this a hard one or an easy one?
I think it's hard.
Cake, it's 2 girls, 1 cupcake.
I think it's hard, but
Okay.
I might not get to the summary.
The subject is sharing.
His family. Yeah.
Yeah. Family. 2 sisters, 1 cup.
A household trying to enjoy 1 dessert from a single cup.
All right. So this was released in 1996. The genre is comedy. Subject, memories.
Memories.
Memories, because I saw this in the theater, but I barely remember it.
Ooh.
Okay. Here's the star. This might give it away. Dave Foley.
Oh, cake.
Yeah.
Brain candy.
Fuck.
Yeah. Kids in the
You
Hall,
got me.
brain
You
candy.
Came back.
Did you know that movie?
As soon as you said cake, I remembered the name. It was brain. I knew who Dave Foley was. It just took me a bit to remember the name of it.
That was
Wow.
close.
So
Wow.
Novak.
You
with
gave
it.
me that one that could have won either way.
That's
so.
true. I'm the true winner. Everyone knows.
That's your big mistake was letting me, giving me an inch. That's like opening your gate when Bigfoot's around.
I'm going to say,
You gotta make him at least half a fence.
I let you just run right down the lane and windmill that ball into the bird feeder.
Since I went, we have some time. Let's do the tiebreaker real quick.
Sure, let's
sure.
do it.
Yeah, let's
No,
do
no,
it.
no, 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 no! Come on!
How many girls are in it?
No, the tiebreaker I had. I wanted you to tell me the difference in IMDb star rating between the 2 Wonka movies. the Gene Wilder and the Johnny Depp version. So like,
how many stars does IMDb go up to?
So it goes out of 10 and it's to 1 decimal point. So it could be, if it was like 10.0 and 9.9, which it's not, then the answer would be 0.1.
And that's just a fan rating on there?
Yeah, I think so.
Right.
Yeah. So obviously, I mean, well, maybe
the
not
old one
obviously,
is more beloved.
The original.
of course,
Yeah.
yes, of course. So how much lower is the Johnny Depp one?
They are making a prequel now. I don't know if you heard that.
I did hear that with Chalamet or something, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Yeah. Is it a prequel to the Depp one, or is it just unrelated to either one?
I think it's I think it's a prequel
Just in
to the
general.
Depp
So
one.
he's a boy?
Yeah, we
Like,
get to learn
who
how he
cares?
enslaves the Oompa Loompas and like, mistreats them and stuff.
We can see when Uncle Joe started being such a huge fucking malingerer.
Right.
That is an origin story I do not give a fuck about.
No,
Like,
it's not.
do not need any of that shit explained to me.
They should just connect it where like Joaquin Phoenix is Joker because Willy Wonka.
What?
Yeah, make it different.
Put Shaq in there.
Yeah.
I never look at an IMDb rating, so I have no idea what's normal, but I'm going to guess like a 9 for the old one and like a 6.2 for the newer one.
I was going to say a 9.
A difference of 2.8.
Yeah. I was going to say a 9. So I'll do like a 9.1 just to be that guy. And I'll go down to like a 5.4.
So Novak's closer there. It's actually closer than I thought it would be. It's a 7.8 for the Wilder and a 6.6 for the Johnny Depp. So only 1.2 apart, which is shocking to me because I think that Johnny Depp one sucks.
Johnny Depp one is creepy
it.
and annoying and not good.
Yeah. And I love the Wilder
But I
one.
guess they said that one is a lot more true to the book.
That he had like an uncaring dad.
Yeah,
and
it
stuff.
is. I read the book, but like they changed the stuff for a reason. Like it's not as good in the book.
Mm-hmm.
Plus Wilder just a way better, more likable guy.
Who had the better gloop, do you guys think?
Okay, who did a better gloop?
Yeah, who's better?
White Pie.
Yeah, probably White Pie. What do you do when your neighbor's a Yeti? Who do you
Get ready for the rest of the episode.
Buckle up. If you don't like this joke, shut it off now.
Here is another rock thrown at you.
Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Din Mill. All right, you guys finish it.
Oompa Loompa Doompa Dee Dee. Now it is time for us to knock tree. Like that.
Oompa doompa doopa tea bold. Do you think that he'll win the gold?
Oompa Doompa Doompa Dee Douse. Oh my god, he fucked up my birdhouse. Stupid.
What do you do while he runs 60? That's not a deer. Maybe it's a windmill bear. Doompa dee dee, come over for dinner. Ignore all the screaming.
Okay. And another one about a Nike swoosh. All right, let's eat the cake.
Doopity douche, huh?
All right, this last one is I gotta go back to the planning deck. It's the Haitai Oh Yes Cookie and Cream Cake. The Oh Yes is part of the title. That wasn't just me celebrating.
Oh yes, I said it right. Except you didn't.
I said it 3 times. Each one more wrong than the previous.
It's probably like Haitai, if I had to guess?
I don't know, and I won't bother.
I bought this one, as you guys might guess, because it has Oreos on the package.
Yeah.
And so, so I was like, oh, I got to try this Oreo snack cake.
So this is, the top of this looks very similar to the other thing. It's got like the same chocolatey drizzle.
Square instead of round.
Right. And the inside is very moon pie-ish. Except the cookie or like spongy layer is darker and has bits of what could be chocolate like mixed throughout.
Yeah. They're not cookie crunch, I don't think. Let me get one separately. Yeah, they're chewy.
It doesn't taste quite as dry to me, maybe. That's the first one.
Right.
I just went back to like retaste the first one.
Yeah, I have to go back and taste the first one.
I ate the first one.
That's your last mistake you'll ever make.
Probably not.
This is tough.
They're very similar.
Very similar.
I guess it just comes down to you prefer your snack cakes to be square or round, really, is how you have to make this decision, I think.
Okay. I thought upon first tasting that this one tasted better. I think the little bits, like the more chocolatey taste to the inside, was initially making it taste better. I went back to taste the first one, and it's very sort of hard to separate them. But I am going to give the slight nod to this one. I went back and forth a bit. I think that extra bit of flavor on the inside helps. And I think I just prefer a slightly more chocolatey cake to a whiter cake. So I'm still just going to give this a like that. I can't grade them differently because they're so similar. But just in case it gets there, I'm giving my nod to this guy, the Oh Yes Cookie and Cream Cake. Geiger, what do you think?
Oh, yes, I agree. This is good. I like it. This is good, and I'll see you guys later. No, this is good. I agree. I think it's, Chad, you hit it on the head when you said it's less dry, which is a good thing for these kind of things. I do think the chocolate is better, too. It tastes more chocolatey. Maybe it is the cake being chocolate tinged or somehow. So, yeah, I no need to beat around the bush. I give it a like that, and if, again, push come to shove, I would eat this one before the other one.
All right. So it could still lose, even though it's preferred by 2 out of 3 of us. If Chad does not give it a like that, it's going to still lose the episode. Chad, what do you think?
Well, I was just slightly disappointed in it because you don't really taste like the cookies and cream. Like Geiger said, I was hoping maybe for like a little cookie crunch or something like that. That's not there. But the flavor of this one is, I think, undeniably better than the other one. It's not as dry. The extra chocolate flavor helps, as Novak said. And the chocolate on the outside is better. And also, square better than round. So while I gave the other one a low level like that, this one I'm going to give a pretty solid like that. I'm not going to go love, but I think this one's a high level like that. I think this is pretty good.
Okay, so the Oh Yes Cookies and Cream Cake wins the episode, technically, just on the votes at the end. And it seems that in Japan and Korea, they do it a bit better than Little Debbie does a similar cake over here in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shocking.
So,
We should stop outsourcing it to the moon.
All right. Geiger, where can the listeners contact us?
Oh, boy. If you are a Yeti and you want to come on the podcast, try some snacks, you can scream into the mic.
Fuck!
My goddamn arm!
I'm so tired!
That Bigfoot is not what he seems. Can't you tell by the things that he screams?
If you are White Pie and you want to call in and maybe try to sell us in the existence of the old Yeti being in your backyard. If you're the woman from Total Recall and want to tell us what it's like to have tree knocks. If you been sitting on that for a while.
Wow. I was like, where's he going with Total Recall?
Makes me wish I had tree hands. I don't know.
Well done.
Yeah. Get a hold of us at youtrydat@gmail.com. We are hashtag YouTriedThat on Twitter. We are on YouTube. We're on Instagram. We have a Facebook group called You Tried That. Damn it. Let us know what you think of the snacks. Let us know if there's any snacks you want us to try. Leave a question for the mailbag. As always, appreciate everyone listening. And if you can, leave us a review or a like or wherever you're able to show your pleasure with the podcast, and tell all your friends and family, Yetis or not.
Scream it into the forest. You tried that!
I have, Carl. Leave me alone.
I've been trying to decipher this guy's shirt because it does say something about Bigfoot and half of it's covered. And I did figure out the shirt says "Run like Bigfoot is chasing you." That is legit what his shirt says.
So run 60 miles per hour or faster. I don't know about if that's gonna happen.
It's a Nike shirt, right?
Just run like Bigfoot's chasing you. You want me to say this? Okay. LeBron's holding up the shoe and shrugging, I guess.
The commercial's easy because you just take real life Olympic footage of Bigfoot chasing people through the 400.
Is he going to try to get a sponsorship for like McDonald's or something where it says like "eat like Bigfoot is screaming at you" or something like that?
I remember like getting a box of Wheaties and almost throwing up eating with the gruesome visage of Bigfoot staring out at me over the bowl.
Right, just shedding into the cereal on the cup of the box art.
He's not in the box; he's just on the box.
What are some other Bigfoot style? There's all I can think of is Bigfoot and Loch Ness Monster. Are those? Is there anything like in that same vein where people believe that it exists?
Not like a King Kong or something, but like something.
Maybe someone thinks King Kong. I'm pretty sure there's been a King Kong in my neighborhood.
I saw a couple movies about him. Look pretty real.
I saw something right in front of the car. It was 15 stories tall.
He had a blonde woman in his hand and he was trying to climb up a building. Pretty real.
Run like one of those things from Pacific Rim is chasing you. That's what my shirt says.
Run like a kaiju is chasing you. Yeah, I'd say it's probably, aliens are kind of following that group.
There was like, it's not quite the same, but there was like drop bears, right, that we talked about in Australia, which was just like a prank. There's got to be other things. Well, there's all the different names for Bigfoot, right? Like Sasquatch, Yeti, Abominable Snowman, right? Those are all the same thing.
Oh yeah, Abominable Snowman. That could be.
Do people believe in zombies being real or no? Or vampires people believe in? I don't know.
Something darted in front of my car.
At less than 1 mile an hour.
I invited my neighbors over and we just heard it screaming brains from the forest. Didn't know what it was.
Slowly windmilled into the bird feeder. Just dragged his hand across it. People believe in vampires and shit, though, I think. Like, they think there's actual vampires.
They do?
They?
No. I'm trying to sell something else here, fellas. This is your question. Do people think the Sphinx is just a big cat? What do you guys want to discuss?
The moon? People believe in that? The moon landing?
Yeah.
People believe that happened?
Moon landing? That's not real.
Yeah.
Frankenstein's.
You could see when Armstrong just goes wheeling into the American flag. And throws a moon rock at him.
Doompa, doompa, doompa dee daldrin. There goes Neil Armstrong dunking on Buzz Aldrin.
Yeah, was this guy's footprints that he was holding up like was it a casing of like the first footprint on the moon, you know? It's like
the guy is Neil Armstrong in the picture. I was driving the moon rover down the moon. Something darted in front of it.
His screams carry really well with the no atmosphere of the moon.
Is White Pie a single guy? Do we know? Does he have a family? Does he have a wife pie?
Let me look at White Pie here. White Pie. This guy's name is White Pie.
Do you White Pie take wife pie to be your wife? I guess.
It seems like a classic yokel out in the woods.
Oh, here's what White Pie says at the end. That he says he believes they're harmless unless provoked. I don't want any of them to get hurt. Or
Like
people
if you throw rocks at him?
Chucking rocks at him, you fucking moron.
No, he's harmless unless provoked. Now let's provoke him. Give me
Or
some rocks.
or like if you try to take a charge when he's windmilling.
He says, I don't want any of them to get hurt or people trying to find them and mess with them. I really feel that they don't bother people unless they're provoked. I've only ever had one get aggressive with me.
Wait, when did the Yeti get aggressive with him?
I don't know. He says, I've been in the woods with a lot of them, and they've always left me alone.
Okay.
They're swarming the woods.
Piles of Yetis pouring out of the woods.
I think this guy is confusing Bigfoots for trees.
Yeah.
You know, like for actual trees.
Just other people who know him. Stay the fuck away from me, White Pie. Oh, it's a big... Hear that screaming Bigfoot.
Wow, White Pie.
Oh, White Pie.
Good old White Pie.
All right. Well, let's end it on that.
All right. Well, thank you for everything, White Pie. Thanks for giving us thanks for giving us an episode worth of content.
Thanks for saying what never needed to be said. What you've done to your body, apparently.
All right. Oh, that'll do it this time, but we'll be back next time. We'll be trying out 3 brand new snacks.
Deuces.
Yep.